What is up, my fellow gamers? In today's video, we got our best beginner's guide and codes for the brand new official launch of Fate War. Like the video and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated, my friends. We got a lot to cover. This is your typical base building war game. I participated in the beta a while ago. One of my lovely viewers actually let me know about it, and I jumped in. And at the time, they had told me that the game was going to be like, you know, free to play, very free to play. They were going to remove pay to win features and stuff like that. The beta looked kind of promising, but now that we have the official launch, I mean, there's a bajillion ways to spend money and get an advantage over other players. So if you're still watching this video, man, I don't know what they did to this game, but this was not the game that we played in the beta. It is very, very different. Let's go over our coupon codes first. We'll have timestamps down below answering all of your questions. So navigate to the different topics. First thing is the coupon code. We're going to go top left corner to our avatar area. We're then going to go to settings right here. And then we are going to go to redemption code. And the code is going to be, I actually already entered the code. It's going to be join now. And this code is valid until August 31st. So depending on when you are watching this, this code may already be expired if you're watching this, you know, 2 months from now or whenever. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel because I post the best videos for these brand new games and give out the codes right away as soon as the game launches. So you don't want to miss out on those. So join now, enter that code. Then you're going to go to your mailbox. So we're going to go to our mailbox. This is where you'll go ahead and you will get your rewards. If you did pre-register for the game, you're going to get a ton of awesome stuff. I was pre-registered. Next thing I want to go over is one of the most asked questions that I see, and that is going to be, how do I navigate to a different kingdom? So what you can do is first go to your settings over here where we just were, and then in this top right corner you'll see what kingdom you're in. So I joined the game 9 p.m. last night as soon as it launched, so you can see I got in kingdom 1. But let's say that you got in kingdom 2 or 3. I believe right now there's like 5 kingdoms in total so far, but you want to play with your friend who's on kingdom 1 or kingdom 2 or whatever. What you need to do is you need to go into your backpack and you're going to be looking for this very specific item. It's going to be called the Novice Relocator. And this is what you're going to need in order to go ahead and relocate to another kingdom. So you can see it says it relocates your keep to a location of your choice. You may relocate across a pass into the borders of another kingdom, but this item will be reclaimed 10 days after account creation and cannot be used after you reach city hall, town hall, whatever the hell you want to call it. Your main thing reaches level 9. So very, very important. If you are already level 9 or above, you're not going to be able to do it. So this is what you're going to look for. You're going to click use, and then I'm not doing it because I'm perfectly fine with the kingdom I'm in. You're going to click use, and then you're going to choose whichever kingdom you want to relocate to. Not to be confused, this one is a relocator for your tribe leader. This lets you relocate on the open field map near your tribe leader, your guild leader, while this one lets you switch to a different server. So just keep that in mind. They look exactly identical, but if you click on them, they have different names and they do different things. The next big thing that I noticed from this game is that there's 2 different ways to play it. Unfortunately, there isn't really a choice in the settings. If you even go to personal settings and we take a look, there's really no way to change it. And then even if you go to system settings, you can adjust the frame rate and graphics. By default, it's set to mid. I suggest that you come into here and put this up to high. High is going to give you the 60 FPS. It'll be super, super buttery smooth, and also graphics at high as well will definitely help out. And then you have your music down here if you want to turn off the sound and stuff like that, and the resolution if you are playing on PC. So the difference is, if you are playing this game on a mobile device, whether it's your phone or your tablet, it is basically forced into playing in a vertical portrait mode. It sucks. I hate it. I don't know why they did it. But as far as I know, there is no way on the mobile device to change it to a landscape horizontal way. I looked in the settings, maybe I missed it, but I didn't see anything in the settings that changes the aspect. It's basically just depends on whatever device you're playing on. So if you're playing on a mobile device, the game is going to show vertically in portrait style. But if you are playing on the Steam version, which is on PC, or the Epic Games version, which is also on PC, then you're going to get the nice landscape horizontal style, as you can see on screen, similar to, like, you know, all the other base building war games that are out there that have this kind of style. Next thing is the VIP system. I know a lot of people absolutely hate VIP, and when they see VIP, they immediately run for the hills and they want to delete the game and never play it again. This is no exception. It has a VIP system where you're typically going to be getting VIP points if you go ahead and you spend money. Also, your daily login. Every time you go ahead and you log in, you're going to get VIP XP. The thing is, you're going to get some really, really good passive buffs depending on which VIP level you're on. But my first suggestion is, if you're free to play, this is kind of like a must do. If you are someone who's paid to win, you could probably use your premium currency, the gems, in other ways. But if you are free to play like me, what you want to do is save all of your gems and dump them into your VIP. I've already reached VIP 6 and I have not spent 99 cents, not even $1. I didn't give these crooks not even $1 of my money. And I've already been able to reach VIP 6 because all I'm doing is coming in here, clicking the plus icon and dumping all of my gems into VIP XP. And I got all the way up to VIP 6. And actually, I'm really close. I need a little bit more. I need like 500 more gems. And then I'll be able to buy, what, 500 more XP or 5,000 more XP. And then I'll have VIP 7. Next thing is, as a beginner, pretty much just follow these chapter quests. Do these in order. Just go ahead, bang these out. Every time you complete one of these chapters, you're going to get a ton of resources. You're going to get, like, you know, food, wood, stone. You're going to get stuff to summon characters, right? The stones to summon characters. You're just going to get a lot of free resources. So just go through these chapter quests and just do them, right? It's a little tedious. It can be a little bit, you know, boring or whatever, but just do it. It'll help you learn the game. It'll also help you unlock new features, unlock new buildings, things like that. One of the most important things to look out for is going to be the small scholars circle. So the way this game does your resources is a little bit different. Typically, a lot of base building war games will have you build a bunch of, like, resource production buildings. Like, you'll have like 5 farms that you'll build, and then you have to build up all of the lumber yards, and then you'll have to upgrade all of them. This game takes that that boringness, that tediness away, and instead you kind of just get these blank, like, big buildings, these big areas, and you don't necessarily have to upgrade them by levels. Instead, it does it a different way. So small farm is our example. We've got our boost, we've got our manage with our peasants. Got to put our peasants in there to go ahead, and basically that's how you generate passively these rewards. You're going to go to upgrade, and you're going to need coins, these coins up here, in order to go ahead and upgrade stuff. So upgrade, like, your transportation capacity, your farmers, just let you put more farmers in, your capacity per trip. You know, this is kind of how it works. Instead of upgrading the levels, you got to upgrade these different pieces in here individually to increase the output of it. But out of all of those, the most important one, like I was mentioning earlier, is this one, the Scholar Circle. This is going to give you knowledge. So it generates you knowledge, and knowledge is needed for research. So if we head on over to the research area right here, the research building, that's pretty much your big bottleneck, is you can't do research if you don't have enough of the knowledge. It's also going to cost coins as well, which coins are another important resource that you're going to, you know, be stuck needing unlimited amounts, and you could just never have enough coins. But this right here, you can see you're going to need knowledge to do the research. So you get that from that area over there. It doesn't seem like you need too much early on, but trust me, once you start to get a little bit deeper in the research, it starts to cost you a ridiculous amount of knowledge in order to do research. So just make sure you go ahead and you focus on this building right here. Upgrade this, you know, as much as you can. You're just going to need so much of this knowledge. You're going to need tons and tons and tons of it. The other thing is with the coins, two really important ways to get coins through the trading house. You're going to have this building called the trading house. And what this does is it's going to go ahead and it's going to let you trade. Like, it's going to have little tasks that are going to pop up. Mine are already completed for the day right here. I got to wait 8 hours. You can go ahead and refresh these, but you're going to basically have this little trading thing that pops up, and you can trade resources for coins. And if you go right here, we have request random chest reward. So again, this is another way you can get a ton of rewards right here. We got 2 out of 10 fulfilled so far. But once we get 10 out of 10, I mean, we're going to get a ton of resources. But really, the other main way is through the hall and going to collect. And this is where you get your taxes. So you basically tax all of the peasants, the workers that you have in your city. And the more that you have, the more bonuses you'll have. So you can see we've got our hall, our total peasants, and our territories earned, and it all kind of adds up to what we overall would get for taxes. So these are the coins. You can do it, I think, twice for free per day. So like 2 times per day you can do it for free, and after that it's going to cost you these. So if I want to go ahead and I want to do these, it's going to cost me some of these. Right now I've got 20 of them. You can see I just used one. You typically want to do this, like, you know, even use your free ones at the end of the day, because that way you progressed throughout the day. You'll just generate more if you do it as like the last thing before you go to bed. As far as the heroes go, I honestly recommend just going with the guides. The game has a bunch of guides for the characters. Just follow this because it's pretty straightforward and easy. I mean, there's really no need for me to make individual guides on all these characters when it's literally built into the game. It's telling you the recommended talent builds. It's telling you the recommended builds, like which characters to pair up. It's telling you the recommended skill priority. So really just, you know, go ahead and do the guides for the different characters. I will suggest though, this guy right here, Balder, he's going to be the easiest to max out first because there is an event going on for him where it's giving you a ton of his shards to upgrade his skills. So, you know, you can see right now, I've only been playing for like not even 24 hours, and I already have like 3 out of his 4 skills maxed out. I've got him at level 28. I got him 3-star. You know what I mean? Like, he's super easy to max out, and he can carry you early game through a lot of the just nonsense of doing these chapter quests and killing these random monsters and stuff. Like, really good character to just use early on to max out. The legendaries, they're a bit harder, you know, to get their puzzle pieces and to get their shards to max out or upgrade their skills. So, you know, the blues really easy for free to play, and then probably the purples next. That is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.